So we clearly got some network stuff. And, okay, now it's reconnected. So we just got a whole bunch of messages. I'm pretty sure that is the... Well, was that YouTube? Well, if we reload this, we'll see. Okay. And I probably need to fix my CSS a little bit too. So yeah, that was just like connection went down, I guess. Now we're actually seeing some bandwidth. All right, well, hope that's not a problem. But yeah, I think that was this. The WebSockets library. Well, either the WebSockets library tried to do retries, or we just triggered that many polls in that time, and they all got held up. And then they all succeeded. And we didn't have a next pointer yet. Okay, well. Alright, so we, so yeah, we might actually get bursts, got messages. List.append. So I actually kinda want messages received. Okay, so this depends on order. Oh no, this is model.messages. Oh, well, you know what? There's list.reverse. That's number of messages received. Received. Alright, so now if this is in reverse order, we don't need to do that. I was just going to say any of these things were as good, but this will now actually be the most recent message. Oh, did I want the first message in the batch? That should not be a big deal. And then we do this the other way around. So everything will come in reversed. So I need to be aware of order. And then we want to do on the display side. Chat area. Display flex. So we want, this might default to something, so we want to say left to right, right to left, top to bottom, column reverse. Oh, we need to be compiling you. Alright, so now we've got this sitting at the bottom. And we'll just want to make sure that updates come in the right place. So if I only need to see part of this window, I know that I can look at the bottom for the most recent stuff always. And we're at the 30-second polling delay. Not long enough for a sound update. And then that was one of my notes. So I've got a few more things on here. Maybe we can return to it later. Always put recent chat at bottom. Alright. So now what we want to do is a little bit of research. Elm project template. Let's see if I like this or not. Or is this just a template? Okay, this is a pretty fancy pants template. Yeah, now you see, I wouldn't necessarily do that. I don't know about the Webpack stuff. I mean, main is probably... Wait, source index.html? Okay, dist is probably what I call public. And like, if we're gonna have an index.html, oh, this is set for embed. Yeah, this is not at all the structure I want. What I want to do is take some of my stuff and Webpack starter. So that's just like clone the project and copy paste. Now I know I've used like the Grunt and Knit before for doing template stuff. Oh, I need to update topic for what we're currently doing. Project generator. And it's no longer later. Alright, that's updated. Did I actually set update on you? Codesmith generator templates. Yeah, seems like it's getting to the wrong... Codesmith generator. Yeah, I think there's going to be enough open stuff. And this is, yeah, this is like .NET based. I guess what I don't know is the right... I know one of the tools, scaffolding, and grunt init is the one I've used before. Scaffolding. Okay, so project scaffolding. Scaffold. Maybe they'll have a list of tools. There's Yeoman, which I have not used presently. Yeah, that seems to be about it. All right, code generation, Ruby on Rails. Accelerator. Yeah, these tend to be specific frameworks. Doesn't even mention Yeoman here. Ah, project generation. Cargo is Rust. Yeah. This is Rails. Yes, that's Rails scaffolding. Did I not actually open this? Alright, so I've used grunt init before. Since I've done... I do have some grunt stuff I've done on this computer, and I've already got it set up on the other computer. But this might be a little more... 3 types of tools. This assumes a build tool. Yeoman workflow. Okay, so we don't... Well, we might end up needing some NPM stuff. E.g. gulp file. NPM and Bower depending for front end or back end. They've got prefab ones. I don't know if I am going to use them. Yeah, Elm plus Webpack. I kind of want Elm node to capture my own stuff. Don't know what Start App is. That's material stuff. Elm. Electron app using Elm? I mean, that's not too terribly hard. Elm plus Webpack. That one's gone. Okay, hot reloading is kind of fun. I have not used Sass yet. Wait. Why? Why is this a thing? Do you modify this from a JavaScript template? Yeah, there's Webpack stuff. Maybe that's where the live reloading comes from. Hot reloading development server. npm starts. That means it's going to be in the package JSON, right? Test patch. Mocha. Post publish deploy prefix. Is there like a dev script? Main generators index. Oh, this is the package itself. We need the generators package. Yeah, okay. So it's a specific Webpack dev server. I mean, I guess not reloading the model is kind of cool, or not replacing, or not. The model's kind of cool. Depends on what you're doing. With routing. So we see how this format's going. Templates, Elm package, yep, another Webpack, which, you know, I don't know that I need right now. Oh, app component view. This is a little... there's Babel stuff. Assuming gulp. That one's gone. That one's gone. And we're into other stuff. Yeah, so I don't know. It's like, you know what? I'll add Webpack when I want to add Webpack. These might be useful as Yeoman examples. All right, so we're not actually in any particular project. I think this has been security stuff. Might actually be mad. Oh, I don't know where to do this. Scaffold a new project. Oh, and some of them allow subtypes. Creating a generator. Generator. Node.js module. A folder, so just create a folder anywhere. And so we want to go back here. So this is actually more Yeoman than Elm. So we're trying Elm, Yeoman. All right, so documents. Generator name. And if we publish it, we'll have to come up with a different name, but generator Elm, fine. Ow! We have to let that through. All right, so this is, well, it's a node, but the question is from where? Somewhere in program files. I can't tell which program files. Node.js. Human generator for language. We'll fix that up. Yeah, so scripts is the thing we'll need to remove here. So that gives us our basic structure. Description. There's no main. There's no scripts. Looks like there is files, whatever that means. Generators and keywords. Now dependencies would happen through an Elm package or npm install, right? npm install, it's not a dev dependency. $303 packages. This is why I'm always afraid of these big things. Also, I think this is still a little high. There we go. Okay. Oh, keywords must be... Oh, that's to be indexed by generators. Array of files and directories. Subgenerator. I'm not going to have subgenerators right now. Maybe I can eventually have, like, some sort of sub view, some sort of port module. Might find some things like that. So we've got this package JSON. We've got generators and I guess app, which have to have an index and their files Yeoman thing. Generators index.js. Edit generator app index.js. Generator module.exports equals class extends generator. Overriding the constructor. So they're using some Babel stuff. Well, or maybe Node natively supports this now. All ES6 stuff. Add your, okay, well, I don't need support for a Babel. Oh, this says my, these are my options. Method 1, method 2. NPM link. Try to figure out things with the context of the folder it's running from. YoRC. Root of the project. That didn't really tell me. That didn't really tell me how to set up a project template here. App index templates. Dummy file. So it looks like we should have a templates. And this one just has a README. Oh dear. Oh yeah, okay, so your generator name. This I might need something like that for project name. Oh, but it's composing with another generator. Initializing, prompting, default, writing, conflicts, install, extend package. Okay, package equals read, package JSON, generator package, okay, so it's copying the versions from its base. File system write JSON. Do we have actual documentation? Okay. Getting started. Running context. Each function on the object return will be automatically run. It won't be called automatically. And generator this, okay. This generator extends. You could do an object. Oh, how are they using that? No, that's a function. Recent task. I still don't really know how to, like, do files that go places. I guess I should really look at the other Elm generators. So this is app template. So what is the... How much is the generator doing? Argument path. Initializing. Prompting. Prompt, type, input, name, project name, message name, default. Is that project name? Oh, so we have to... Template is just conventional location. Install chalk.green. Chalk must be the template. Alright, so main is a reasonable thing here. So I don't necessarily have prompts yet. I don't know if I want to get fancy with the path yet. Install might be handy. So what we really need here is writing and I don't see any reason not to do this. This.fs.copy tuple .template path. Is this stuff he set up, or is that? Looks like that's standard functionality. Now is props during prompt and pass the template. So this is nothing right now. And then we're going to copy tuple. I mean, I can probably do something for that. Package. I could really get an Elm package just by doing install, which is more likely to get me the recent versions of everything. Do I even need a package? Git ignore is a good one. Main's a decent name, but I'll eventually want to figure out how to rename that. Or a decent default name. View.elm we're always going to have in things I want to set up. We're going to have a public index.html just in case we have one. And then I guess we do want an install to do the initial this.run install elm package. All right, so now we need to go to generator app templates, and we need to do git ignore elm stuff public. How is props just 2 strings? Assuming that's what those are. What does that even make? In object syntax. Are project path and such not what I think they are? Does that generate? Well, once again, baby steps. And making the ID secret is a separate thing. Alright, and for the others, we can actually take something from some project. I guess Hosting Clips is the most recent. Let's start by copying these. Oh, new folder source. And we're going to rename you to main. So you're going to be main. Don't have any of this yet. View. Not going to have anything. Okay, I haven't converted your port stuff yet. HTML, we're not necessarily using it. We're not necessarily using anything. Type message is almost certainly going to have to exist. And there will probably be some semi-conventional things in there. Oh, actually, we can just do that for now. Model, actually, I don't know what's going to have. Model's going to have anything by default. This is going to be an HTML.program. So maybe an HTML program would have been a better thing, but that's really only a pattern if you're doing navigation. Update message model. Model command.none. And I think pretty much everything else. It's like there's little features that I might need to bring in, but I don't know if I can just make those a default in the template without, well, I could probably get into some fancy argument stuff. And also just observation of what things I do end up bringing in. View exposing message view. HTML, that stuff we don't know if we're going to need yet. Well, HTML events, we don't know necessarily what we're doing. CSS is going to be a pretty common thing. Could probably even do some defaults there, but not necessarily. View, node style, and then all this is application specific. Maybe we could bring in more over time. Display name, display clip. Yeah, there's the icon stuff. Maybe I can even make that icon stuff into more of a library. Get a CSS fragment, get the icon helper, get all the SVG imports I need just for that. Target value is something I have to recreate a lot. All right. So Yo Elm. Ooh, let's okay, this is probably a permission issue. Yeah. Yo, Elm. Not exactly snappy. Alright, so this defaults to being in... Right. So the copy did not work. So we got our... Oh, we do want to do that. It's like I want to get all this stuff updated. Maybe this is a read modify write type of situation. Well, that's still the install step. So did I perchance mistype writing or something? Oh, how about destination past dest for one? That probably got a little weird. Okay, first of all, we're running this. It says it is. Oh, we got these. That really should have been an error message inside the body. Maybe it gets defined as a null function during that time? Aha. Copy from a source that does not exist. Oh, I did readme and never actually made the readme. I don't know if we're going to have a whole lot to say in this at this point. Generator app. Templates. URL parameters, annotations, compiling. This is specific. As of now, it's that. Oh, I end up using those a lot too. Doesn't necessarily include icons yet. Oh, have I not actually copied? I've not actually set up. I set up some templates, and they're not appearing. We probably do need to get the public going. Templates. Alright. Changing tag. Alright, it's currently called main. This is dependent on whether we do it or not. This is currently called main. And we'll maybe figure out templates later. Oh, this is my generator, so it's going to be you. Generators, app, templates. It's currently called main. Yep. Just a regular put. Which I messed up by doing that. And then that has to go to our index.js to copy that stuff. Let's alphabetize this, I guess. Okay, so it helps to actually, if you can actually find the files, apparently. Yo test. Hey, that's looking a little bit better. Does this actually... Oh. We have to fix the thing that's created here. And one of these generators had a read, modify, write thing going on. Okay, so this is the props we make available to add Bootstrap to your project. So that's how you get template variables. Prompts, app name, app description. Oh, copy files. This is copy files. We're going to end up templating almost everything. So you apparently don't support templates unless it, well, there's no properties passed. Oh, copy files is your function. Ah, and he's saying if it's underscore, then it's a template. I mean, this isn't so bad. So I think one of these said kind of interpolation. And props is something we can set up. Well, we should probably... We gotta do some stuff. I couldn't find module view. Oh, because we have to modify the project, which is something we saw in their generator. In writing, well, we have to do it. We have to install because it doesn't exist until after, until after that. Destination path, Elm package.json, generator package. Elm pack. You don't even have an Elm package. Source directories. Actually, that probably will have to be quoted because it's got a dash in it. Tendencies. I think that's the only thing we really have to do. Alright, so go yo Elm. Throw error. Extend is not defined. Oh, is this require deep extend? You know what? I don't think we care that much. Okay. We're not doing anything that fancy. Overwrite Elm package. Watching source. Oh. Oh, okay. We nuked that when we were doing everything. Main. Subscriptions. I don't remember if I had a type signature for that. Oh, no. This is a model to... is a... You could say command.none. But it's almost always going to end up being a command.batch. And we're probably going to have a prompt every time. Oh, since the generator made it... Yeah. Oh, nope, no, sub.none. Okay, successfully compiled. All right. You are running the YouTube thing. Just get a second. Generator Elm, documents, generator Elm. Should this be a package lock? Probably not. It's sort of a library. Psh. Oh gosh, we forgot about... Okay, that got completely interrupted it. We forgot about node modules. Node modules? Our? Node underscore modules. Package dash lock. Basic static generator. All right, so now we should be processing templates. We have to pass in the properties that we want to be templated. And I'm not really sure what they're doing here. I guess it allows string to string. Or exploding string values, maybe? Equal. So we have some precedence for app name. Oh. Where do we get app name from? There's apparently a this.app name. Default true. All right, well, we can change this to this.props. And then see what this.app name shows up as. Undefined. Prompts. Pass directly from the command line the first argument. This dot argument makes app name a required argument. Be the first argument. This dot argument. This dot options name. So this is just the value we want. We should probably have, really we want to do this in a subdirectory probably, just streamline things. This dot argument and then this is one where we actually just are inserting that value in there. Oh, it's this dot options. So where's app name coming from? Well, okay, so this is not so simple then. So this should yell at me that it's supposed to be required. Not provide required argument. It's not a very pretty error. Okay, identical. So we're not doing this in a directory yet. Do we have any good precedents for path? Name. Props name. Okay, so default. Destination route, destination path, readme temple. So that's some fancy compose stuff. I mean, I guess maybe name makes sense? I don't know. So why? Oh, and is constructor the right place for this? Yeah, okay, constructor is the right place for argument. I'm guessing that default is where we do fancier stuff, like mixtures and. Unhandled error event. Path is not defined. Ah, so this is probably a node module. Oh, indeed. Probably makes sense. Speaking of makes sense. Path equals require path. Make it derpy. Oh, require make derpy. Okay. Make it derpy. The description in elm package.json. What did we end up with here? All right, test app, elm package. Oh, I have to read this from destination path. Those are both destination path. What the heck? Okay, so run install, we need to make install dependencies. Install dependencies. npm install. All right, so we need reference. Composability. Dependencies. Extend or oh. Well, why didn't you use that? This dot. Extend JSON. It doesn't solve the essential problem, but that seems way simpler. Hmm. So what's the difference between spawn command and run install? Destination context. Can get the destination path. Destination route. Source route. They say you shouldn't do that, but it sounds like that's what we want to do. Oh, that is destination route. Okay. Config.save. Ah. Oh, there's spawn command. This might actually be relevant. Components to Bower install dependencies, npm and Bower, npm install, run install, combine package manager. Which package manager to use. Packages to install. Options. Spawn options. Wouldn't it be nice if that was an actual link? Current working directory. Well, that would be destination route. root, right? Oh, and it's which is the yes part of? Is that part of you? Oh. Generator. Run install. Options. And okay. So there's 4 arguments, of which we've only passed 3. Change working directory. This dot destination root, I think. Now why do we get an error? Oh, because it ran in the wrong directory and didn't actually create it there. Permission denied. Test, test app. And really, probably better just not to have this stuff lying around anymore. So it's very obvious when we're generating things in the wrong directory. Okay, yeah, that is not having any of the change working directory stuff. I wonder if, I'm thinking that maybe this is doing some kind of async thing. So we need to go back to basics, where they specify the steps. Initializing, prompting, install. End's the only thing after this. Oh, and we need to delete this, so we don't have that partial file when it tries to run. And then we need to see if extend JSON has an option to always overwrite. So now we've got our source directory, we've got all our default stuff that we can think about later. So full API. Oh, that's FS. Is that storage? So this is the facility available somewhere in here. But it's not their method. So they don't, maybe it's a conflictor? Show up in the collision menu. But I'm not directly doing this. How about Yeoman extend JSON overwrite? That's great. Just installed this. And that's just a straight up read write. Oh, mem file system editor. Pretty common pattern inside Yeoman. Exports. Oh, extends JSON.js. Ah, okay, so we have file path, contents, replacer, and space. Read JSON. Write JSON. So probably they're doing the hooks down here somewhere. File path, contents. Unexisting JSON file. Extends contents of existing file. Well, now that we know what the package is, memfs editor, replacer space. The same arguments as write. Placer and space. as defined by json.stringify. It alters the behavior of the stringification process. Insert white space. Well, the output's been looking pretty good so far, so I think the defaults are okay. But there's no way to get around the overwrite problem. Except to manually read the file, delete the file, update it, and then write it back. Right. Delete file path. Alright, so we have to roll this, and actually I might even have not saved this yet. Write JSON, read JSON. Actually, it's not very clean. Oh, is that not going to work? Okay. Oh, we do have to be mindful of run install. Run install. So we go back to this, we do read this.fs dot delete this dot destination path. You know what? We mentioned this an awful lot. Alright, so it gets by that just fine. This is left okay. I guess that means that's technically an unsafe operation, and if you run it again, it could delete that attribute of that file. Aww. Right, probably creating the memory file system. And then looking at writes back to the actual file system. So there's no getting around that. Alright, so we got all that stuff. We got... Yeah, this is setting the path and... yeah, setting the path. Specify project name. Well, path name. Might want to vary that up. But that will take care of a lot of... Well, it will take care of several of the things that we want to interpolate. So templates, that I actually want to be using... Yeah, main.js actually is fine. README, you'll do as a stand-in. Let's see, index.html needs to load that file. Monitor. Monitor. You probably don't have any paths. You probably don't have any paths. That's not going to affect any actual file paths. Well, except for the, oh, I need to rename. Yes, 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 yes. Index. Oh, no, that's only in the build process. That's not a copied file. This one we'll have to deal with. But for the and actually, we should probably make this. Oh, there is no app name. I think I should probably make this like path name. No, actually, I can do that. Name in generators template app templates. So your path name. All right. You know, did I ever even look at these? Yeah, okay. And then index. Now we need to get into prompt. Prompting. Prompting is before default. there an ask? Is ask name a specific? Okay. That's informative. I'm not sure what ask name specifically is doing. Oh wait, conflicts. I should look into what you do. Although it's before install. How about other examples? This dot prompt. Type input name equals module name. I guess I should actually have the breaks in there, but sure. We can actually do some transformation on that. We'll start with this because I'm lazy. Make generator name. So they must be pulling in some code from somewhere else for this. Like, where's path? I mean, it kinda is this dot options dot path name, even though it's invalid. Make generator name. Filter, make generator name. Validate. These look interesting. Maybe not right now. That was a different thing. And props. This dot props. Okay. So we can test some basic. Module name. And that didn't actually change anything. Module name. All right, so do they actually show us? Yeah, make generator name. What is, oh, they use Lodash for that. Oh, and Kebab Case is actually this version of it. Okay. That is actually going to be an annoying thing to implement. Alright, I've been sitting down too long. I'm going to take a short break and be back in a few minutes.
I'm gonna cover your hole with the rover. Oh yeah, there's rocks.
Okay, I should be good.
Okay.
Oh, okay, you covered the hole with the rover, all right.
Was it? Okay. Well, let's see what happens with this. Bye, baby. So... Okay, so you can empty water into it as well? So does...
My hypochondriac, not because I'm a liar.
I'm just digging up stuff now. I think it's been a couple of minutes. I feel like it's been a couple of minutes.
Yeah, come into my womb. That sounds so weird. Oh god. I just said something very stupid. Yeah, baby's cut.
Oh, there we go.
Okay.
Persistence.
It's too unlikely. So we're using our Gurya. It gives us increased strength. Oh, frick you, game! I hate you so much. Oh well.
Many viewers, may as well just start the game then. So, as you probably know, oxygen not included has
Now she's just killing everybody else.
Can we get some more damage going here, please? Artillery beam? You're so awesome. Let's do that. Boom, boom, boom. His weapons are basically down at this point. We're really... I feel like I would have liked... There we go. That's a good amount of damage. Yeah, man, artillery beam's on point. 2 missiles, 1 drone, 35 scrap, won't accept surrender. Third time that artillery beam is a total bro and takes out their cloaking. Boom! 1 fuel, 1 drone, 45 scrap. Nice.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to slip a little nip there. Just put this iron down.
Oh my god, no. Did I just destroy all of my turrets? Oh. Oh.
Run.
Alright. Welcome back. So for something I'm gonna kind of run occasionally here, it might be easier just to go ahead and do that, assuming that Lodash has appropriate methods. start case. No. Kebab case is good. Camel case. Not snake case. Not uppercase. Start case would work if I removed all spaces, maybe. Or camel case if I upped the first letter. That capitalizes the first. Well, this is all the string methods, so what else do we have in string? Oh. Deburr. Ah. Aha. Where's the first character? Alright, so if we got Lodash, we could do upper first camel case to get an ohm symbol. Or a module name. And since they're all ES6, well, just a function. Make module. And actually we have to do a thing where we... Not you. NPM. Yeah, NPM install. Okay, so now we can alright, so now we can do dot camel case name and dollar dot upper first that so filter I guess we don't need validator and then module name is where do we still have generator name? Ah. Make module name. Now we won't see that in as much of full action. We're just using that. Pixelogic Dev, thank you for the host. Alright, so test app. Well, it's not actually going to appear anywhere, is it? I guess if it's not kebab case, I don't have to force it. Even though that's my convention. Then we've got all our templates, which can be a lot of these places. Module name. Module name. This is going to be... Well, module name will be better than pretty name. Oops. You're okay. Now we need to rename a file as well. Oh, and the file itself. And index. This dot options. Oh, this dot. There was options, and then there's props. Plus dot elm. We lost a quote somewhere. Okay, copy main. Oops. Didn't actually remove the word there. Oh, I must have got the, yeah, an insert rather than a replace. Test app. Do we get a reasonable default? We do not get a reasonable default. Oh. We do not get a reasonable default. Why is there a... Maybe I got that from the name thing rather than the... It's not options, it is props. There we go. So we got our README, has the name in it. You've got the build in it. Source is named. That seems to be happy compiling everything. Just took a break. Parameterize module name. Now I did make that a required parameter. So I wouldn't be able to use it for like making quick and dirty generators to drop in some of my common helper code. Well, this is something we can start to use and then see where we need to deviate from it. And then, let me see what else we got going on. Ah, okay, so that problem took care of itself. Got that message at exactly the wrong time. All right. So that would mean I would have to be coming back a little bit later. Do we have anything else on the YouTube project that we can take care of? So you're good. Notification. Done with you for now. We're done with you for now. Toggle pop-up notifications. Just a little user thing we need. Yeah, we got some little stuff to work on. Alright, and all of this we're done with for now. And this we can probably have back. I can probably say that if this is granted, then we show the enable. And if it's not, well, that's just the status of notifications. Status, notification status. Audio notice idle, audio notice active. We've got the bool, we've got the idle. So technically we could get away with just two things there. This is just kind of extracting stuff down. So we've got the login, all its stuff, the message view. Audio notice config. You can't type because we don't have a model def. So this, I think, is all one div, which is exactly what we need. And then I need to get the monitor going and watch that. That's there, but why? Oh, that's right. We had a disruption in the chat because things went down. So it's not technically still the same. Well, that one still has it, but not technically still the same chat. Alright, so we extract that. We're going to want something... Well, we want the checkbox to an extent. Oh, yeah, notice. Pop-up notification config. Config pop-up notification active. Pop-up notification active. What is it? Control A? Set that repeats the typo. Toggle pop-up notification. And it checked. It's going to have to be a new property. We also need to get model notification status. Case granted is all of this stuff. Actually, it's all that stuff. Yeah, it's only the one div. And then we have case denied, case unknown. Justin Johnson, thank you for the follow. Glad you like watching me break out enumerated types. So these are really going to be kind of the same. Maybe I should stop cheating on this. Maybe that should be an actual string. I need a label for this. The label was my other control, essentially, before. There we go. Label for pop-up Pop-ups. Oh, do I not currently import these? No, notification status. Oh, we also have to deal with unsupported. That shouldn't be a syntax error, though. Oh, and this should not be you. Actually, this is... Well, I guess true is more accurate. Just for UI work, we'll fake it out to that. Why? Oh, it's not a case. Thinking of JavaScript or something. Yep, unsupported. Ooh, no, it helps if you call the code. Strange but true. Okay, and I've got this small enough that it's wrapping a lot. Well, I've got a long title today. So it's just going to be wrapping a lot. Alright, that's the visual side of it. So we need an event. Toggle, pop-up, notification,